Hello, this is Julie Downey, the athlete's yoga coach, and I'm back today to share with you a super important exercise for releasing your hip flexors. I had a request from one of my students for this, and I'm so glad I can get to it today. So hip flexors, where are they? They're right here, right where you sit, front of the hip, short little muscle group here. And they get shorter as we sit more and more. And for runners, for athletes, if these are short, they cause a lot of problems because then your stride is shortened. You can't extend your leg as long as you'd like to be able to do. So we're going to get right to the exercise. I'm going to show you this lunge, and as with all of my exercises, I want you to watch it all the way through once and then run it a second time and do it with me. And as you gain confidence, I want you to try it on your own without using the video. The other little thing I'll mention here is if you have big issues with your hip flexors, you may want to check with your doctor first before attempting this with me. So let's get right to it. I have a block. You don't have to have a block to do this, but I'm going to demonstrate it with the block because it's easier on your knee. And what you're going to do is put the block on the right side of your mat. I want you to put your right knee on the block. You're going to probably have to back it up and then put your left foot in front. So I'm in this very extended position, and this lengthens this hip flexor. I also want you to have back of the knee to your heel on the front foot. I want a 90-degree angle, and then you're going to press through your back foot and try to pick up your knee. And as you do that, you have to activate these seat muscles. So go ahead and try it. You firm up the glutes, lighten the knee, drag your chest forward, and you breathe. And I'll also mention here that a lot of people try a perfect lunge. You know, this looks pretty good. But I want an asymmetrical lunge. So I want you to drop your hip, firm up the seat muscle, and lighten the knee. And you'll get a big release on the front of the hip. And then you can also turn away from that knee. So I'm going to turn away from the camera and you can see what I'm doing. So I'm twisting to my left, lengthening right side, picking up that knee, keeping breathing long and slow. And then I come out of that. And we're just going to switch to the other side. So I've trained my foot to move my block. And I've got the block on the left and my right foot in front. You're going to pull through your right foot, press away through the back foot, the left foot, and then activate those seat muscles in back to lighten your knee. And you can even put your opposite arm in back. I'm going to let the knee touch down, twist to my right, lengthen left side, pick up the left knee, and breathe. Now, that's one variation. It can also be done without a block, so we'll just move the block out of the way. You're going to have your left foot in front. I want you to line up your right knee, the knee in back, with the front heel, and pull. So I have that 90-degree angle on the front leg. I'm pulling. I press away through the front of my right foot. I firm up the seat muscles. Chest is up, and you breathe. And again, you can twist away from that. So I'm going to lengthen right side. Now that is a lot of extension. So we're just going to switch. Put your right foot in front, your left foot in back. Drag yourself forward through the front foot. Press away through the back foot. Lift your chest. Keep the spine long. And firm up that seat muscle. And then I release it, and I'm going to twist to the right and lengthen left side. When you come out, I want you to put your right knee in back and just rock back. So we're used to doing this. This is flexion. That's why it feels good. And then I'm going to come out, and we're just going to review for a moment what we did. And then I want you, of course, to run it and try it again. So here I am sitting, and my flexors are a little bit short, and when I went into the lunge, I extended them, and I activated the opposite muscle group, and that released the front. So you always want uniform muscle balance around the joint. In this case, it's the hip. And you also want your spine long because that's going to give you more strength, more energy in your legs. That's just science. And if you'll do this a couple times a week, I can guarantee you it will improve your stride. It'll lengthen your stride and your hips will feel better. The only way you're going to know is if you try it. So, it's up to you now. I want you to practice. I want you to leave me a comment in the blog of how this worked out for you. And until the next time, this is Julie Downey. You can find me at juliedowney.com, and if you would like to receive this tip in your inbox every Tuesday, just sign up on my website. Thanks so much.